All right, guys, good morning. So I'm sure you guys have heard the term that people eat with their eyes. So basically, that is what my cold culture is about. I'm a garmager. So today I want to give you a little overview of what I'm going to be doing, which is I'm first going to touch on a little background of what a garmager is. I want to give you a little bit about how a garmager is individualistic and how we value a little bit of uncertainty in the workplace. So basically, I've been a garmager for about 2 years now. So basically what that is in a kitchen, it's one of these stations, and in that station, we basically deal with foods that are quick prep. Nothing that is cooked too long. Some examples of this, any types of seafood that is raw, for instance, shucking oysters, doing seafood towers, salads, soups, anything like that. So basically, like I said, very individualistic in my opinion. When a lot of people might think in a restaurant it's a collectivist type of values there, it's actually not to me, because food has a lot of passion. And every dish that you send up, there's passion behind that dish. And like I said, a lot of the food that a garmager makes is quick prep. So when you take your time in not necessarily cooking the food and in preparation and making that food look nice, it goes back to being people eat with their eyes. And bringing that passion into that dish is something that we want to make people enjoy. Everybody eats every single day of their life. So it's kind of our job to make somebody, when they sit down and eat, and we want them to remember that dish. And that is something very difficult to do when every single day you guys are eating. We want to make something that you're going to remember. So to move on, basically there is a lot of uncertainty in a kitchen. So maybe we don't have a certain ingredient, maybe we don't have the personnel there that night. Being in a kitchen and being a garmager, you have to work with a lot of things bumps in the road, things that come up. So a lot of the time we have to communicate with each other on how we're going to do things for that night, how we're going to replace things in a recipe. We also always have to be communicating to each other, because a kitchen is a very dangerous place. A lot of open flames, there's knives. So one of the things that you'll constantly hear in a kitchen is people screaming. We want to let everyone know what we're saying, and we also want to make sure that with the uncertainty of everything going on, that we can come together and bring stuff out together. And so basically to tie that all into how it's affected my communication with others. So basically one of the main things is I always like to acknowledge people now, because being in a kitchen, when there's dangerous things going on, you have to say heard to let other people know that if somebody's behind you, that you know that they're there, and that you know that you're not going to, with your hot pan that's 100 and some degrees, you're not going to turn around and you're not going to hit them. Or same thing, whenever you're moving with a knife, you always are constantly letting everyone know knife behind, because there's nothing like turning around and getting a nice knife to the stomach. So we don't want that happening, and that has helped me in my daily life. I'm sure when I am around my mom, she loves it, because every time she tells me something, I say heard. So I'm sure she does love that too. But so to wrap everything up totally, basically working in a kitchen, we want to take the time and the passion behind everything to make you guys enjoy. So remember, next time you guys go out and eat, that somebody took the time to present you this dish and that they put a lot of passion behind it, and hopefully we can make you remember that. Yeah.